Bitcoin users are not at risk of security breaches. This contrasts with the loss of traditional financial information when a retailer is compromised. A compromise of a retailer that uses Bitcoin payments can lead to financial loss for the retailer, if the attacker gets access to the retailer's private keys. However, the compromise does not threaten the user's funds, as Bitcoin users are in control of their private keys. Critics of Bitcoin reply that web wallets and exchanges are equally prone to security breaches, and that there is no recourse for final users when these breaches occur. Bitcoin's transaction fees are lower than credit cards' fees. Critics reply that once all costs are added, such as theft protection and compliance, regulatory costs, Bitcoin does not hold a significant cost advantage. Merchants using Bitcoin are protected from chargeback fraud, i.e. a customer looking for a retraction of a payment once the good has been delivered. Critics argue that this is a double-edged sword, as the ones who are subject to fraud risk are the customers. Bitcoin supporters counter that chargebacks, as currently implemented in credit card transactions, can be imitated using escrow transactions. Bitcoin transfers are almost instantaneous, compared to bank transfers that can take several days to settle. However, other payment methods, such as credit cards, present transaction settlement times comparable to Bitcoin's. No base fees are collected using Bitcoin, unlike credit cards. This could enable micropayments, especially if new technologies to handle micropayments are adopted by users. Micropayments could allow content providers, such as newspapers or video on demand, to charge for smaller slices of content. Bitcoin and related technologies enable the transfer of any digital asset aside from currency. Furthermore, new protocols open the door to the execution of more involved contracts and related applications. Bitcoin is a push payment system, similar to cash, where the user has to proactively generate the transaction. In contrast, other payment systems such as credit cards are pull systems, where users authorize a retailer, and then the retailer pulls the payment from the user's account. Push payment systems can have advantages in reducing fraud or unwanted purchases as users are in control of the purchasing process. Bitcoin's payments can either be more anonymous or less anonymous than traditional payment methods. Increased anonymity comes from the use of pseudonyms. Decreased privacy comes from the fact that if an attacker could de-anonymize the address corresponding to a user, then the attacker could have access to the user's complete financial information. Bitcoin is a new payment system, independent from the traditional financial sector, and this could provide resilience to the economy in case of a crisis, as it creates a parallel payment system.